going?
Good.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being on time today. How are you feeling?
Good?
Yeah? Excited?
Yes.
Awesome. So as I'll let you know, this is our just our health screening. So any new members just required to go through these in detail, just to ensure that I'm checking everything, making sure that you don't need to be referred to either your GP or an allied health professional. So it's important when I get you to go through these questions that you're as honest as possible.
Sure.
Okay. What I'll get you to do firstly though for me is just fill in these top details with your name, contact details, date of birth and all that for me, please.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you. So this adult pre-screening exercise, as I said, is just to ensure anyone who may be at an adverse risk prior to exercise. So we go through the questions. They're either just yes or no answers, and I may ask some further details in regards to that if you do say yes. Also, if you say yes, depending on which one you answer, I might refer you to your GP or an allied health professional just to get clearance for me to write your program. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. First question is, has your medical practitioner ever told you that you have a heart condition or have you ever suffered a stroke?
No.
Okay, thank you. Next one is, do you ever experience unexplained pains or discomfort in your chest, at rest, or during exercise?
No.
Great. Do you ever feel faint, dizzy, or lose balance during physical activity or exercise?
No.
Okay. Have you ever had an asthma attack requiring medical attention at any time over the last, immediate medical attention at any time over the last 12 months?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I'm asthmatic. So yeah, so obviously physical exercise can be no attacks, but yeah, it's just something.
How long ago was that for?
About 9 months ago.
Okay. And what happened? Did you go to the doctors? Did you go to the hospital?
Went to the hospital. They sort of give me some monitoring observation, give me Ventolin, and I was all pretty good from that. And then I went and seen my doctor just to make sure my action plan was all set out and right. But yes.
Okay. And did they change your medications or anything during that time?
No, they just reviewed it and made sure it was all okay, and it might have just been an isolated thing
Okay.
at the time, but I carry my Ventolin with me all the time just to make sure. So.
Yeah. At that time, were you exercising then?
Yes.
Okay. And were you given the okay to go back to exercise?
Oh, yes.
Perfect. Because you've answered yes, I will have to just send a referral, and that's obviously just to be safe and sure to your doctor. So what's your GP's name?
Dr. Corney.
Okay, perfect. So when we finish here, I'm going to write a referral to Dr. Cornish. We'll go through the rest of everything today, and it will be just me outlining the program I'm looking for you to do. And just ensuring that he gives it the okay, just to make sure that we're doing the right thing and it's not going to aggravate that asthma for you. That's really important.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yep, sounds good.
All right. We'll go on to number 5 now. If you have diabetes, have you had trouble controlling your blood sugar glucose in the last 3 months?
No, don't have diabetes.
Okay, thank you. And do you have any other conditions that may require special consideration for you to exercise?
No.
No? Great. Alright, now, see that box there for me? So, it's asking you to describe your current physical activity levels in a typical week by stating frequency and duration at different intensities. Okay? So you are already going to the gym?
That's correct, yes.
Perfect. So what I'll get you to do is, you can put that normal gym routine that you're doing, just write that all down there for me. So is it usually an hour? How many days a week?
Yeah, you usually do it 4 to 5 days a week. An hour and a half, maybe, I guess, depending on time. But yeah.
With the activity, you've got their gym. Is it more strength or is it cardio based?
More strength.
Okay, great. So if you could just put strength there, that would be great.
I did try to go 5 days a week, but come on.
Yep. Wow, so Monday to Friday.
Yep.
You got a pretty set routine.
I try to.
That's awesome.
Try to, yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, do you do anything physical at all?
I wouldn't say physical, just light walking, things like that. Nothing really major.
Okay, yeah.
The occasional, I guess, heavy exercise, but nothing too major.
So,
More or less.
with the walking, is that a regular thing on the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll get you to do is just put, the walking intensity will just be your light, and then just the duration for Saturday and Sunday as well, please.
Maybe an hour or so. An hour.
Yeah. Wow. That's a pretty amazing routine you got there. What have we got? We've got 1.5, so 3, 6, 7.5, 8.5, 1.5 hours. So what does that work out per week? Here's my 9.5, 9 sixes is 54. So 570 minutes. Wow.
Not bad.
So, it says here if your total is less than 150 minutes per week, then light to moderate intensity is recommended. Increase your volume. If your total is more or equal to, continue with your current activity exercise levels. Obviously, this is based on you just getting the go-ahead from Dr. Portage, okay?
Sure.
All right. I'm also just going to ask you some further questions here. And these are questions just due to your age, you're 45. So just want to make sure that I'm just covering off some extra things here for you. Do you have a family history of heart disease?
No.
No? Do you smoke cigarettes?
No.
No? We're going to do your body composition in a minute, so we'll do that shortly. Have you ever been told you have high blood pressure?
No.
No? Have you been told you have high cholesterol?
No.
Have you been told you have high blood sugar?
No.
Are you currently taking any prescribed medications for any conditions?
Just Ventolin for my asthma.
Yep, perfect. And we're going to get that covered with that referral. Have you spent any time in hospital, including day admission for any medical condition, illness or injury? So with the hospital time you had, that was just a trip to ER, you weren't admitted?
Yeah, wasn't admitted, no.
Yeah, great.
So no. In
So
the last
no.
12 months, no.
Never should assume, so I'm just going to ask, are you pregnant or have you given birth in the last 12 months?
Not that I'm aware of.
Thank you. And do you have a diagnosed muscle, bone or joint problem you've been told could be made worse by participating in any physical exercise?
No.
Okay, awesome. Thanks heaps for that. We're going to go and get organised with your body measurement shortly. Do you know your current weight at the moment?
Last week was about 88 kilos.
All right, perfect. I'll get you to write that down for me. And do you know how tall you are?
It's about 168.
Yep, perfect.
I don't think it was shrunk or bigger.
So I'll work out your body mass index shortly. and we're just going to go over and get set up, and I'll do your waist and hip circumference. So let's
Sure.
do that.
Okay.